Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and hello if you're new. Make sure that you subscribe before you leave. That way you'll never miss out on another video. So every single Friday, I do a free pick a card reading on my channel, so you do not want to miss out. Today's reading is going to be all about new moon messages that need to be heard. So today is the new moon. We're having the new moon in Aquarius. It's a beautiful moon. It's very high energies of spontaneousness, of excitement, of rebelliousness, and independence. So those are the energies that are going to be amplified this new moon. Another thing I wanted to tell you guys is, so these candles I am going to be charging and awakening today. These are love candles. These are for drawing love, attracting and manifesting love, self-love, love in relationships. So a quick little sneak peek at how I charge my candles. Now the energy in here is so nice. It's so blissful and serene. I hope that you guys can feel it, but this is kind of how I charge my candles. Each candle is infused with crystals, oils, and herbs, all known for very powerful love vibrations that carry vibrations of love, basically for attracting, manifesting, and drawing in love. These are going to be charged with a 639 hertz music, which is the vibration of love. It is the vibration of the heart chakra. So that's going to be happening today on the new moon. It's also charging with a bunch of rose quartz crystals and a Shri Yantra. Shri Yantras are very, very powerful for manifesting anything. And right in the middle of that Shri Yantra is my Moldavite crystal. So these candles are very, very high vibration. They are up in my shop right now for anybody that is interested in purchasing. All right, now back to the reading. Okay, so what you're gonna do is pick card group number 1 or the Amethyst crystal, card group number 2 or the Tiger's Eye with the Hamsa hand, group number 3 or the Angel Aura quartz crystal, group number 4 or the Labradorite crystal. So go ahead and pick whichever one you're drawn to, whichever one is pulling you in. And let's get started and see what this new moon is wanting to let you know, what messages are coming for you with this new moon in Aquarius. Okay, for all of my group 1 people, for all of those people that picked the Amethyst crystal, let's go ahead and see what is going on. What messages is this new moon bringing for you? The first card that immediately jumped out to me is the Fool card. The Fool card mentions a beginning of a journey. So I feel like with this new moon, there's definitely a lot of newness coming in. So either you started something new, you followed a new passion, a new hobby, new job, new relationship, new house. Definitely something that is new that maybe you've been questioning. Maybe you have been doubtful or fearful of this change, but the universe and the moon right now wants you to know that this is where you're supposed to be going. This is what is supposed to be happening right now. Don't doubt it, don't fear it, just enjoy it, embrace it, and flow with it. It's okay, because this Fool card came up to let you know that you are on the right track, you are on the right path. And I think that you've even been seeing a lot of synchronistic numbers, maybe a lot of 1111, repeating numbers, a lot of signs from the universe, but you didn't quite understand what these signs meant. So these signs were actually coming to tell you that you're on the right track, you're on the right path. So don't worry about that. The next thing that I see is Dance with Life. So that goes hand in hand with the Fool card. It says do something to change your energy. So I feel like you, with this new change, with this newness in your life, this transformation, almost like a rebirth, came a lot of fear, came a lot of doubt, insecurity, guilt even. And the moon is telling you that it's time for you to change your energy. It's time for you to start dancing with life instead of resisting life. You are resisting this change a big time. And that resistance is your fear. It's your guilt. It's your insecurity. Did I make the right choice? Am I going the right way? And it's time for you to let those beliefs go, because they don't vibrate with this new energy in your life. Those energies are from the past. They are past programming, past conditioning, past belief systems, and they don't belong in your life anymore. And with this new moon, I feel like this is something that has come up within you because it's on its way out. It's like these fears and insecurities, this questioning. This is like it feels like this is the last time. Like, this is the last time you're going to question this decision. It's the last time you're going to have any fear about this decision. And then after this new moon energy, kind of, you just embrace it and you let it in. I feel like you're not going to be so afraid of the decision you made or the newness that came into your life. The next card that I see is take a chance on love. When we love, our lives are changed forever. So this thing that is very new in your life right now, the moon is telling you the moon has a lot to do with our emotions. And new moon is when we don't see the moon. So our emotions are like mysterious and concealed. And so what this is saying is to not doubt the good things in your life. And the good things in your life right now have a lot to do with love. So you doubting the good things is kind of like you doubting love. And we don't want to emit this vibration out into the universe, especially right now with all of these blessings that are coming in. We don't want to emit a low vibration, a negative vibration, and cause any blockage or cause any struggles in this journey right now, because I feel like there's a lot of things going right outside. Like in our physical reality, there are a lot of things that are going right, but within us mentally, in our heart, we're still like stuck in that energy where we're doubting and fearful and kind of scared of this change. The next card that I see is surrender to divine timing. Sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. Again, this is confirmation that the new moon is asking you to trust it, to trust the things that are happening in your life right now and just flow with it. Don't try to resist anything. I feel like you're just kind of trying too hard and working too hard on your goals and your manifestations. And the universe is saying, hey, just take a breather, just relax and let me carry you through. So just kind of relax your energy, find something to do where your mind is busy, and just trust that the universe is working on your behalf, because it definitely is. The next card that I see is an energy field adjustment. So this goes hand in hand with a lot of the cards in your reading, aura cleansing and health. So this would be the time for you to burn sage, burn your incense, light, energy clearing candles, protection candles, whatever you do to cleanse yourself. Take a cleansing bath, whatever you do to cleanse yourself, do that, because it's time to just really get rid of the old for good. There's a lot of like emotional baggage that you have carried on into this new transition in your life. Again, this is like old programming, old sabotaging patterns that you had, whatever they are. They're on their way out. And I feel like if you can amplify that, if you can just give it a little kick so that it kind of leaves a little faster, that would be amazing. So you would kind of be helping the universe, co-creating your life in that way where you're pushing that last bit of negative energy out, because it doesn't belong now in this new phase of your life. That energy doesn't belong. So remember to burn your sage. Today would be the perfect day to burn that sage, or to burn your incense, take a energy clearing bath, burn a bay leaf for cleansing, whatever it is that you do. The next card that I see is the Song of the Siren. Here, this is a very heavy message of your voice, your throat chakra. So if there's anything you need to get off your chest, today would be an amazing day to do it. If there's anything that you need, there's something that I feel very strongly right now to say, and that's journaling. If you guys can journal, do it today. I feel like there's going to be messages coming through as you're writing. You're going to tap into something very, very divine, and it's going to allow you to express. It's going to allow your spirit to express itself through your hands. So do some writing today. Write in your journal. Just take out a piece of paper and just start writing, freestyle writing. And see what comes up. That's a huge message, because I feel like you're definitely going to get messages regarding what's going on, and just messages from your higher self, your spirit guides. The next message that I see is the Eight of Swords. So here it's saying that you are protecting yourself more than you need to be protecting yourself. So this means that you're living from your ego more than your intuition, more than your spirit. And what does the ego do? The ego tries to protect us, but it tries to protect us in like sabotaging ways, you know, like say you got your perfect dream job offer and now you're so excited. This is something you've always wanted. And now your ego starts creeping in and saying, hey, but you know, this job, you're comfortable. This job, you're closer to home. This job, blah, 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 blah. If you leave this job, you don't know how, like what's going to happen in that new job. You don't know how long you'll have it. You don't know if you'll be successful. You don't know if you'll like it. Meanwhile, you know in your heart that this is what you want, but your ego is there just trying to keep you in your comfort zone. So this is a huge message of you kind of wanting to stay in that comfortable mentality, that comfort zone, even though your physical reality is changing and morphing into something that you've always wanted, but your mentality is still kind of grasping to those old beliefs because it's comfortable and you feel safe in it. So that's another thing that is ending with this new moon energy. That's because this is the new moon in Aquarius. So that rebellious, that independence energy is coming through, that excitement energy is coming through, and it's really going to like shut your ego up. And the reason you picked the amethyst crystal is your crown chakra is awakening, connecting to the divine, connecting to source, connecting to the universe. If you could work with amethyst crystals right now, this would be great. If you could keep amethyst crystals with you, that would be great. If you are interested in these pieces right here, I do have some up in my store. And so that was your reading for all my amethysts, for all my group 1 people. That was your reading. That was the messages from the new moon. I'm really, really excited for you guys. I hope you guys enjoy. For everybody that picked card group number 2 or the Tiger's Eye crystal with the Hamsa hand on it, let's go ahead and see what messages are coming through this new moon for you. The first card I see is the Pillar of Light. Your vibration is rising and you are the Oracle. This is very, very beautiful. So, of course, first thing that it says is your vibration is rising. This new moon is having a very, very powerful effect on you where you're releasing a lot of low vibrational things, low vibrational people, low vibrational, anything that was in your life that was low vibration, including thoughts, behaviors, patterns, whatever. These are leaving with this new moon energy. Now, this new moon we're having, it's in Aquarius. So that's very rebellious and independent energy. It's very excitement kind of an energy. And you're really embracing that. And I feel like that energy is really coming through and showing itself in your life. And you are the Oracle. So I see you healing your heart chakra a lot. You may feel a lot of things this new moon intensely. And I see you feeling more feelings of positivity and love. You know, when you feel love and you allow that love inside of your heart, you can actually physically feel it in your heart, and it's beautiful. And you just feel lighter. So I see this coming in the new moon for you. It's a lot of love, and through this vibration, you are going to download a lot of messages. You know, a lot of messages are going to be channeled and coming through to you from your ancestors, from your spirit guides, from the universe, from your higher self. So expect a lot of guidance right now during this new moon. Expect a lot of messages. Pay attention. Anything that sticks out to you, write it down and look it up later. Maybe you'll find some kind of resonance, you know, something very meaningful that the universe was trying to tell you in some kind of a way. Synchronistic numbers, repeating numbers, you know, you thinking of something and then all of a sudden you hear that word on the TV. Those are all synchronistic. Those are all messages from something bigger. So pay attention because I feel like you've opened yourself up right now. And especially with this new moon right now, you're open to these messages coming in. The next card that I see is I love you. These are powerful words. I see a lot of self-love coming in. I see a lot of love in your relationships being amplified this new moon. If you guys are in relationships, I see like communication happening, just like a lot of talking, a lot of mature conversations, deep conversations, getting closer, bonding, doing things that just bring you together and make you feel closer. That's a lot of energy that's coming with this new moon. It's like getting closer and getting to know each other again, like as independent people. You know what I'm saying? So that's really exciting, actually. You may even start looking at your partner and just like in this state of like adoring them. Like, wow, you know, I haven't looked at you like this in a long time. And if you guys are single, I see a lot of love energy surrounding you, you know, self-love and even love from, you know, a very, very special person coming in, because this is a new moon that is very, very beautiful and powerful and independent, but it's that independence that is very magnetic. The next card that I see is surrender to silence. In quiet meditation or contemplation, let go and enter the stillness within. Silence can heal and replenish you. This is very important because in this silence, you're going to be able to calm the chaos of your mind. I feel like there has been a lot of chaotic thoughts, negative thoughts going on in your mind, and expect all of that. And I feel like that all that came up right now. It came up because they're on its way out. You're going through this transformation. If you can see, this man is sitting, I don't want to say man, this being is sitting on a blue lotus flower. Now, a lotus flower is very, very symbolic. I have a tattoo on the back of my neck because it's so beautiful to me. So the message of it is this beautiful flower that grows from the dark, from the muddy waters. It grows in the dirt and it emerges and it thrives. And it's one of the most beautiful things on the planet. So he is sitting atop this lotus flower and he has the phoenix rising from his mind. He's carrying a sword to cut ties with the past, cut ties with things that no longer bring him joy, that bring him chaos, you know? And then I see him holding the peace sign. So I say him, but you know, they're holding the peace sign, and this symbolizes a lot of harmony coming within you. So I feel like there was a lot of confusion and chaos, and like you felt lost for a long time. And with this new moon energy, and I feel like you can already feel it. You don't feel that sense of being lost. You don't feel like you're wandering anymore. You don't feel like you're confused. And that's because the emotions and the vibrations within you are coming into balance with each other. Your feminine aspect and your masculine aspect, they're merging and you're becoming one within yourself. When that happens, you become one with the universe, and that's how your transformation is evolving right now. You are finding that connection with something higher, something bigger, and again, confirmation of love in your life. There's a lot of love coming in your life, and I feel like a lot of people are going to like confess their love to you. If you guys have relationships, then these are going to be amplified. It's a beautiful time, and it's a beautiful time for love within yourself and love in your relationships. And this is for if you're single or in a relationship. So you got two cards that say the number 20. 2 is the number of partnerships, love, communication, coming together, bonded, bound. It's the number of love. It's the number of relationships, the number of harmony and balance and peace. So this new moon energy for you guys is very, very beautiful, very harmonious, very high vibration, and very like connecting to source. The next card that I see is sanctuary, privacy, personal space, respected boundaries, and taboos. So again, you got these two cards. So the new moon is going to kind of make you want to spend some time alone. And in this time alone, you're going to really process a lot of things. You're going to have a lot of deep conversations with yourself. I feel like you're going to have a lot of fun with yourself. And you're just going to go and explore your mind. You may even journal. You may create your vision board, but there's definitely there's going to be this urge for you to spend a little bit of time by yourself. Maybe read a book, take a bath, watch your favorite TV show, whatever it is you like to do. But definitely that's an energy that's coming in, is where you're just going to want to build your own inner sanctuary where you can go within and just explore your mind and have conversation with yourself and really bond with yourself, kissing the divine in another and in yourself. So you're not going to forget yourself right now. That's another thing that's coming in. And the last two cards that are here are the 3 of Pentacles, and then we have the Emperor. The Three of Pentacles is you kind of enjoying the fruits of your labor. So there has definitely been something you've been wanting to manifest, something you have been wanting to bring in. And it seems like it has a lot to do with love or self-love or love in a relationship, but expect to see that manifesting. You know, your work that you've been putting in to manifest this is coming into fruition. You're gonna see it this week. You're gonna see it with this new moon. Another thing is you rising above it all. You're rising above, you know, you really worked the elements. You really worked these rituals. You really worked these manifestation, you know, tips and tricks, and you've been trying to keep your vibration up, and it all created such a huge momentum behind the scenes in the spiritual world, you know, more than you even thought it would. And now you're going to start to see the shift happen. You're going to start to see this love emerging in your life. This new moon is bringing a lot of love energy where you're going to rise on top. Just rising, high vibration, beautiful energy for you guys. And the reason that you were drawn to the Tiger's Eye and the Hamsa hand is because this is a message of courage and strength and protection. So these are energies that are coming in this new moon time for you too. And just know that you are protected. You're watched over. You know, your ancestors and your spirit guides are really there to help you and protect you and guide you. So that was your reading for all my Tiger's Eye people, all my group 2 people. Thank you guys so much for watching. For everybody that picked the Angel Aura Quartz Crystal, or if you pick group 3, here's your reading. Let's see what the new moon is trying to tell you, what messages are coming through with this new moon in Aquarius for you guys. Okay, the first card that I see is Demonstrate Love. Here it says, find out what is important to those you love and act on it. Okay, so this new moon time, I feel like you're going to be focused a lot on somebody that you really, really love, whether this is like your partner, or a family member or a friend, but I feel like somebody really needs your support, and somebody just really needs support in general, and you are going to be there for them. And in this journey of being there for them, you're going to learn a lot about yourself. You're going to raise your own vibration, and I feel like you're a really huge part of their healing. And with their healing, you're going to find some form of healing within yourself. Another thing that I see right next to that is birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. So I feel like what this is going to do is you're going to be there for somebody, and in turn, this is going to awaken something within you that is going to raise your vibration. This is going to awaken something within you that I feel like you've been trying to awaken for a really long time. Maybe there was an aspect of you that was numb. There was an aspect of you that you closed off, and you really being there for someone else, you know, really looking at what they need, a shoulder to cry on, you know, just a lunch for them to just have somebody to talk to, whatever. But you doing that, you're raising the vibration of not only them, but yourself, and just creating a beautiful bond and a beautiful momentum. And another thing that I see right next to that card is just say yes. So there may have been something on your heart, something on your mind that you've been wanting to do. And with this new moon, I feel like you're going to just say yes. And another thing is that the new moon is saying, go ahead and say yes. The new moon is a great time to start new things, you know, to plant new seeds, to set new intentions, new goals. And so don't be afraid to do that. Don't be afraid, and don't feel guilty, and don't feel insecure or that you don't deserve it or that you won't succeed. Those are not the thoughts to have right now. Right now it's, you know, birthing new creations. It's time to say yes. This new moon is also in Aquarius. So Aquarius brings energies of independence and rebelliousness and excitement and spontaneousness. You know, there's never a dull moment. And very independent. You want to do it on your own. You want to explore things on your own. You want to learn on your own without any influence from anybody else, without anybody else's opinion. You just want to do it on your own, whatever this is. And you know, it's okay for you to do it. It's okay, like, for you to want something for yourself. It's okay for you to want to think for yourself without any influence from anyone else. So it's okay. And the moon is bringing that energy to you. And I really feel like you guys are going to embrace that energy of just saying yes to yourself, saying yes to your passion, your curiosity, your excitements. The next card is just confirmation. Surrender fear. Let go of the fearful stories you are telling yourself. Stay in the moment, focus on solutions, and celebrate every baby step forward. Celebrate. I feel like this is really tapping into the energy of this card, where it's really important for you to celebrate someone in your life right now. You know, maybe they need it, maybe you need it, maybe your relationship needs it, maybe your bond needs it, you know. So let go of the fear of saying yes, and let go of the fear of taking that step forward in the direction that you want to. The next card is the Magician. So here, this is a very powerful card. It's a very majestic card. It's an alchemical card, and it brings messages of very, very, very powerful manifestation. This new moon is bringing with it a lot of good things, and it's okay for you to say yes, and it's okay for you to, you know, go in the direction that you want, and celebrate it, you know, celebrate every little tiny step. I feel like you don't give yourself enough credit for even the tiniest steps that you take. You're kind of hard on yourself, and you're also afraid to take even the tiniest steps sometimes. You know, you're afraid to leave your comfort zone. You're afraid to take that new step. You're afraid of that unknown. And I feel like this energy of this new moon in Aquarius is really gonna push you forward, and you're just not gonna feel that fearful anymore. You're just not gonna feel that insecure or that anxious or like that fearfulness or that guilt even of moving forward in the direction that you want to go in. You're gonna say yes to yourself, and you're gonna begin this beautiful new thing. The next card that I see is intensity. So I feel like whatever you're going to do, whatever you're going to step forward in, you're going to do it very, very intensely. It's going to create a lot of passion. I see heavy, passionate energy. So whatever this venture is that you want to start, that you want to go on, that you want to embark on, this new journey, this new adventure, you know, you're going to embark on it with such passion, and it's going to bring such passion. So it's very, very beautiful. The next card that I see is the Knight of Swords. So here is a card that is saying for you to trust in the messages that you're receiving, because I feel you are receiving messages and you might be doubting them. You might be thinking that, like, kind of just brushing them off, or maybe just saying, oh, that was just a coincidence. A lot of people mistake synchronicity for coincidence, you know, and I feel like you may have been brushing off a lot of synchronicity as coincidence, but know that you are guided and you are protected, and you are, you know, your ancestors and your spirit guides are really pushing you forward. They're rooting for you. They know you're going to succeed. Whatever this thing is that you want to do, like, you are being fully backed up, fully supported. There's passionate energy in it, and that's a very high vibration energy. The next card that I see is Honor the Masculine, respecting men and embracing the masculine divine. Okay, so every single person, whether you're a man or a woman, you have a feminine aspect and a masculine aspect within you. Now, it's very important to balance both of these aspects, because say you're too much in your feminine, you become like a pushover, like too gentle, too caring, too kind, and people can start to take advantage of you. And say you're too much in your masculine, you can get easily angry, you know, can have a hard time expressing your emotions. You're very protector, provider oriented, very, very protective, you know. So it's important for you to balance these aspects of yourself. And with this new moon coming in, I see you honoring your masculine aspect more, which is you becoming more independent. And this goes hand in hand with the new moon in Aquarius. Aquarius is all about independence. So I see you really moving forward in the path of independence, finding your own authentic self, following your own authenticity, and expressing your authenticity. And another thing I see is adrift, letting go, allowing a higher force to take charge for a time. So this new moon is really like, it's going to cradle you. It's going to just kind of just like cradle you forward. And it's telling you not to be afraid and to say yes, and just keep your vibrations up, because it's like the owl is the universe. The owl is the guides and the ancestors, and the cat is you. And you're being asked to just trust in something higher, let go, and just kind of surrender and watch how the universe cradles you forward. And this is the Angel Aura Quartz. This is a stone, very, very majestic stone, all about the ethereal realm, you know, fairies, magicians, alchemists, just very magical kind of energy. So I feel like that's the universe. That magical energy is the universe. And that's why you're so drawn to this crystal, is because the universe is really cradling you forward. And it's asking you to remove the fear from your life so it can really just get you moving, and really show you all the powers that you truly have to make your life exactly what you want it to be. So that was your reading for all of my Angel Aura Quartz or group 3 people. Thank you guys so much for watching. For all of my Labradorite people and all of the people who chose group number 4, let's go ahead and see what messages this new moon in Aquarius is bringing to you guys. The first card that popped out right first, by the way, I'm wearing my onesie. That's why I look so comfy. Okay, so the first card that popped right up is the Wheel. So the wheels are turning. There is a change happening. There is a shift happening right now in your life. There is change going on. This new moon is amplifying it. This new moon is pushing it more into the direction that it needs to go. Now, the next card is the ever unfolding rose, cracked open. It's happening for you and not to you. So this reading is very, very intense. This is the most intense reading of all 4 of them today. So you are being cracked open. You feel like you're being cracked open from the inside out. You're just wondering like, what the heck is going on? And I feel like a lot of these changes are going on within you. But trust it, because you're like that unfolding rose, you know, that ever unfolding rose. You're ever unfolding. You're always unfolding. You know, you don't want to ever stop, because if you stop, then, you know, life is not fun that way. You want to keep peeling off layers, and you want to keep getting, you know, fresh scent coming out, if that makes sense. You know, your essence fresh, that aroma of your essence, the vibration of your essence, just fresh, you know. And I feel like you neglected yourself a lot, to where you were forgetting your own essence. You were forgetting your own authentic self, you know, who yourself is to the core. And this new moon is really bringing that out of you. It's bringing your core out of you so that you get to know it again. You get to bond with it again. You get to love it again. The next card that I see is surrender the habit of people pleasing. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. This new moon in Aquarius is perfect right now for you, because it's bringing energies of Aquarius. It's amplifying Aquarian energy, which is spontaneous energy, independence energy, very, very independent energy, go-getters, like do it myself, I'll do it, I'll handle it, I can do this, spontaneous energy and exciting energy. Aquarius people are not boring, you know, they're very, very exciting. And excited about life and new things. And I feel like this energy is going to be amplified in your life right now. And you're going to release this need to make sure that everybody is pleased, to make sure that everybody else is happy before you're happy. This is a phase of your life. This is a habit of yours that is no longer going to resonate with you. It's no longer going to, you know, make you happy. It's no longer going to be a vibration that you can keep up, because your vibration is rising. You're being cracked open. That means Kundalini awakening, which means you're leveling up. The next card that I see is harmony. So when this happens, when you are being like opened up from the inside out, it's harmony. It's because this only happens to bring you in harmony with yourself. When you're not in harmony with yourself, that means there's a disconnect between you and the universe, between you and your spirit, between you and your higher self, whatever you want to call it, but there's a disconnect. When you're not in harmony with yourself, you're confused, you're lost, you know, you get angry easily, your emotions take over. And so I feel like these are a lot of the things you were struggling with. And with this new moon energy right now, it's really heavy in your life, and it's going to really affect your life in the way that you're going to give up trying so hard to please other people, because you're going to come into harmony with yourself where you're just going to be like, take it or leave it. This is who I am and this is how I am. And that's the energy of the unfolding rose. The next thing that I see is the crane bag, sacred ocean medicine, clutter, declutter, choice. Here, I feel like your perspective is going to open up like this. The universe is going to open up your eyes, even your third eye, and show you all the ways you were living your life where you thought you didn't have choices. And now you're going to see all of these new windows opening up, new doors, new opportunities, new choices. A lot of new choices are going to be revealed to you this new moon time. New choices in your relationship, new choices in your career, new choices in your home. Like, you're just going to be opened up to a whole new world of different things and different opportunities, different emotions, different experiences. It's very exciting, very beautiful. And I feel like it's very loving. It has a lot to do with love. That's the energy that I'm feeling. And also, this new moon time, you're going to feel the need to declutter, to clean, to get rid of garbage, to get rid of the old, any junk laying around the house. Maybe you've been walking past something every single day and it's just been an eyesore, does not spark joy within you anymore. And you're just going to be like, you know what, it's going to the garbage, or I'm going to donate it because it doesn't spark joy within me anymore. Every time I walk near it, it's an eyesore. Or you can be decluttering your purse, your closet, your house, your car, your computer. Like, it could be anything, but you may find yourself really with this urge to get rid of clutter and get rid of things that are just kind of hoarded. The next card that I see is new love. Embrace an opportunity for love in your work, prospects, or for spiritual growth. So this confirms what I was saying about you're just going to want to do something on your own. This is another energy of Aquarius. It's very independent energy. Like, you kind of just gonna want to explore something on your own. You're gonna want to learn about something on your own, or if you are decluttering or cleaning, you're gonna kind of want to do it on your own, just because you're gonna want to get inside your own head for a while, have conversations with yourself. I also see you embracing something new. Like, you remember we were talking about choices, right? So that's another message coming in from the new moon is these new choices are going to spark a newfound love in your life, for yourself, for your life, for your relationships, for everything. Like, it's an abundance of love coming in because you see all these new choices. You see all these new, like, it's almost like a limiting belief. You had limits on yourself, on your emotions, on your life, you placed limits on yourself, and these limits are kind of just going to be dissolved this new moon time, and you're just going to be exposed to all of these unlimited things, whereas before there was limits. The next card that I see is be supportive. Make a genuine effort to show that you care. So around this new moon time, especially in Aquarius, especially with everything that's going on with you, you are also being called to, even with this rebellious energy, even with this energy like take it or leave it, this is how I am. And I don't want to make you happy anymore because I need to make myself happy. That energy is very strong right now, so you could easily be rude to people without even knowing that you're being rude, or you may come off really, really strong because you're just sick of everything, and sometimes when you express that, you can express it comes out really weird or really bad or really aggressive. So watch, how you speak, and be supportive to other people as you go through your own journey, but also know the choice between being supportive to other people and then trying to please other people, which is something I feel like you are learning. And the last card that comes up is divine sensuality, making love and erotica. So with this card and the ever unfolding rose card, your layers are peeling off, and something that's very strong is seduction energy, very sexual energy, very sensual energy, very sexy energy. I feel like you're going to really tap into your sexiness, how sexy you feel, how confident you feel. You may even notice that you want to dress a little bit more sexy. You may want to put on sexier makeup. It's just you want to feel good. You want to look in the mirror and you want to feel good when you look in the mirror. Like, you don't care no longer. When you look in the mirror, you're not going to be like, okay, does this look fitting for society? Does this look okay according to trend? If I walk out the house and if somebody sees me wearing this, am I going to look all right to them? No. Those are out the window. Now you're going to look in the mirror and you're going to be like, okay, I like this and I like this. I like this. I'm going to wear it out because it sparked joy in me. Like, it made me feel good. I don't care about anybody else. I'm walking out like this. So it's a lot of confidence in your sexuality, in your body, in your physical self. That's coming in with the new moon too. And the reason that you were drawn to the Labradorite crystal, this is a crystal of transformation. So transformation is happening. This is the crystal of all 7 chakras, clearing, cleansing, and activating them. So all 7 of your chakras, that is exactly what's going on right now. Clearing, healing, activating, reawakening. So I feel like that's why you were so drawn to this crystal. This is a crystal also known as the stone of magic, the stone of coincidence, of synchronicity. And yeah, so very magical time for you. Trust the process, trust the transformation. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys later.